You are listening to Becoming the Promise You Are Intended to Be, written and narrated by me, Jesus D. Hernandez Jr. Dedication to the confused, constrained, and addicted. There is a gift on the other end of your dark, lonely road. To the family and friends of those in the grips of addiction, help us see the promise you see. Your eyes are the only ones we believe. Forward. I, like so many people, have struggled with self-destructive behavior. Relationships, figuring out my path, questioning my purpose, my worth, and faith. Reinventing oneself is a journey and no small feat. The tenacity required, along with the pain and emotional energy as someone experiences highs and lows, some out of one's control, others self-inflicted, amplify the struggle. One's ability to look within and find the strength to persevere dictates how bright the sun is once exiting the tunnel. I met Jesse many years ago. As he was the new guy recently hired to the firm, I recall milling around with some of my veteran cohorts when we were told about a new role being formed within the region. Well, that's just great. Another great idea, huh? What the hell is it again? What's he going to do? It became clear from the outset that Jesse wasn't one of those people that get cookie stamped off the mass assembly line. Rather, I experienced the exact opposite. He was able to transform the mainstream way of thinking within a cluster of offices. During his tenure with the firm, not only was he able to win the hearts and minds of leaders with respect to the paradigm shift he led, but he also had a charisma that people were drawn to, which put him in a prime position to be a life mentor and coach. I recall thinking he must have had significant formal training for him to cultivate these skills. While coaching me for several years, he would occasionally share brief stories about his past with me, and then it hit me like a brick. That huge swath of land called life was his training ground, and he was able to cultivate and harness all of his energy into something completely transformative and inspirational. And then I said it, Jesse, you really need to write a book. Think about how impactful your story could be for others, and you really need to let it rip. Jesse is a brother to me, and I cherish not only his friendship, but also the guidance and lessons I've been so fortunate to have learned from him. He just needed a small nudge, allowing himself to be unleashed to share his lessons learned throughout his life. This book is a cluster of tales that I personally relate to on many levels. Early school.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?